Before we begin, I need you to know something. There's a reason this video might get attacked by the evil one, a reason why some will click away within seconds, and a reason you shouldn't. Because what you're about to hear isn't safe, it's not polished, and it's not sanitized for Sunday school. These are the verses Jesus spoke, but the church never put on a mug. Stay to the end. You might not like what you hear, but you won't be able to forget it. There's something about silence that's suspicious, not the peaceful mountaintop kind, the kind that makes you wonder, what exactly aren't they telling me? You've felt it, haven't you? Sitting in the pew, listening to another sermon, titled something like, 7 Ways to Walk in Favor This Fall. You nod, you smile, you maybe even say, Amen, out loud, but something inside you whispers, this feels safe. Too safe. Because what if I told you that the modern church, knowingly or not, has left out some of the most spiritually radioactive things Jesus ever said? Not vague verses, not metaphors, but actual words spoken by Jesus that never quite make it to Sunday's projector screen. Why? Because they're messy, inconvenient, confrontational. They're the verbal equivalent of flipping tables in a temple.
God is love. God is good. He has a wonderful plan for your life.
Yes, Pastor. But he also said,
Deny yourself, hate even your own life, or you cannot be my disciple.
That verse didn't make the Instagram quote card this week, did it? These verses we're about to uncover, they don't just challenge you like a tough workout. They ignite, they divide, they demand a response. So buckle up. These are the 7 verses from Jesus that the church doesn't teach. Not because they're hidden, but because they're explosive. And verse number 1, the one that could empty a church.
If anyone comes to me and does not hate father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, yes, even their own life, such a person cannot be my disciple. Luke 14:26.
Not make time, not prioritize better. Jesus said, hate.
Now, sugar, I love Jesus, but I don't think he meant hate. That dog don't hunt. He was stirring the pot, not sending folks to therapy. Oh, bless your heart.
Sure, Carol. And maybe take up your cross was just Jesus asking for an emotional Pinterest board.
Jesus isn't endorsing bitterness, he's demanding allegiance. Compared to him, every other love must look like hate.
I love them, but I can't go back. Not if I want to move forward.
You don't build brands on this verse, but you do build disciples. Verse number 2, the one that breaks the mirror and burns the mask.
Woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites! You shut the door of the kingdom of heaven in people's faces. Matthew 23:13.
This isn't gentle Jesus patting sheep. This is table-flipping Jesus going nuclear on the polished elite.
Let's not focus on judgment. Let's focus on love.
Love is judgment when it frees people from spiritual performance. Jesus didn't rebuke sin, he rebuked the system that blocked sinners from grace. Are you curating your spiritual life more than crucifying it? If your faith is more about aesthetics than obedience, Jesus just called you a gatekeeper. Verse number 3, the one that destroys shallow faith with one line.
Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven. Matthew 7:21-23.
Those 3 words, I never knew you, not,
You weren't perfect.
not,
You didn't try hard enough.
just
I never did.
But I went on missions, I tithed, I cast out demons.
I never knew you.
Faith isn't busyness, it's intimacy. You can post verses every morning and still be a stranger in the kingdom. Verse number 4, the one that pulls the fire alarm on casual Christianity.
Because you are lukewarm, neither hot nor cold, I am about to spit you out of my mouth. Revelation 3:16.
Not discipline you, not counsel you. Jesus said, spit you out.
I'm not super religious or anything. I just vibe with Jesus casually.
And Jesus just casually rejected that kind of vibe. Lukewarm isn't lack of belief, it's lack of burn. If your faith never costs you anything, it's not faith, it's performance art. Verse number 5, the one that makes you question everything you thought was holy.
Unless your righteousness surpasses that of the Pharisees and the teachers of the law, you will certainly not enter the kingdom of heaven. Matthew 5:20.
Jesus didn't say they were evil, he said they were not enough.
I fast, I tithe, I wear ankle-length skirts.
That's cute. The Pharisees fasted in Hebrew with incense. Only one went home justified. Righteousness isn't image, it's surrender. Verse number 6, the one that reveals the real test of discipleship.
By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another. John 13:35.
Not if you win Bible trivia night. Not if your theology could fry a heretic in 30 seconds or less. If you love,
I don't hate her. I just ignore her, gossip behind her back, and hope she moves.
yes, pure 100% organic Christian love. Real love forgives. Real love foot washes. Real love costs pride. If your love is convenient, curated, and conditional, it's not discipleship. It's decoration. Verse number 7. The one that could undo everything you were taught about safety in faith.
Do not suppose that I have come to bring peace to the earth. I did not come to bring peace, but a sword. Matthew 10:34.
Jesus, the Prince of Peace, bringing a sword?
Well, that sword's metaphorical, right?
Wrong. This isn't about violence, it's about division by truth. Jesus said your faith may put you at odds with your family.
A man's enemies will be the members of his own household.
Faith isn't safe, it's not supposed to be. It was never marketed to be comfortable. Bonus verse number 8. The one that says faith without action is a lie.
Faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead. James 2:17.
Not weak. Not behind schedule. Dead.
God knows my heart, I believe. I just haven't gotten around to doing anything.
And that is the problem. Faith is a verb. If it doesn't move you, it's not alive in you. The deconstructing pastor.
I preached comfort, not truth. I didn't mean to lie, but I did.
The honest skeptic.
This Jesus isn't soft, but he's real, and that's why I might finally listen.
The young believer.
Nobody warned me it would cost this much, but now I don't want it cheap.
Questions. Which verse shook you? Which one are you already trying to forget? What will you do now that you know? If your faith hasn't made you uncomfortable lately, it might not be faith at all. Why these verses still matter? These verses weren't shock value theology. They were kingdom blueprints. Jesus never asked for applause, he asked for surrender. He didn't want fans, he wanted followers. So if you've been sold a version of Jesus that doesn't divide, doesn't demand, doesn't burn, you've been sold a counterfeit gospel. Call to spiritual action. This isn't a sermon, it's a summons. You've been called to deeper water, not safety, not reputation, but surrender. Don't just share this video, live it. If this disturbed you, good. If it woke something in you, don't go back to sleep. Until next time, may God bless you to be a man or woman after his own heart.
I have found in David the son of Jesse a man after my heart, who will do all my will. Acts 13:22.